they stand out creatively,
Yeah.
or who aren't afraid to show vulnerability.
Yeah, it's like they're like crying out for like, finally someone is real. It's like, that's what I love about them is they're going to like just see the unique character of someone and really resonate with them. All right, welcome back to Imperfectly Married.
Come on.
We're doing our Enneagram series.
I love these series.
These episodes are actually quickly turning into be my favorite.
No, because the importance of the reality of knowledge of who you are and knowing more about who you are, but more importantly, knowing your spouse. I since we've decided to do this, I have gotten more and more behind the importance of it.
Yeah.
And that's why I absolutely love it. So
I totally agree. And so what are we doing today?
So today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be diving into, okay. Well, first, I just want to say what is the point of these Enneagram episodes? Like, why are we doing these type of episodes?
So what it does is it helps you learn you and your spouse, because we're all always being put in a box. But I think that this helps kind of define our box.
Yeah.
And it helps us, to be able to relate to our spouse a little bit better. And so what we're doing is typically whatever the full episode prior to this release is what our topic is going to be.
So we take that topic and then we talk about how each Enneagram type would process that information. So, and we're absolutely loving this.
Yeah, it's been great.
And, I mean, even though we're certified instructors and certified coaches, we're still learning so much more even as we're doing these. It's so great.
The Enneagram is so layered that it never ends on the amount of learning.
So robust.
Like we're both certified, but it's like we've always been proponents of education and classes. And I've taken so many Enneagram courses, and I just still, even in the reviewing of the basic information, I still learn new things every single time because it's so like vast.
And why wouldn't you want to know more about yourself? I know it took me some time to get there to because sometimes you can feel scared about what you're going to find and just the knowledge and stuff like that. But anyway, this is great. So today, so this is what we're doing. So today we're diving into one of America's favorite guilty pleasures, which is what we talked about on our last episode, reality TV and how it works into marriage.
Yeah. I personally love reality TV, but let's be real. Baseball might be like the old, like America's pastime.
That's true.
But I kind of feel like, reality TV might be having its fame, it's limelight. it's like,
it's coming out for itself.
It's coming out. And it's like Love is Blind, like Survivor, Married at First Sight, like you name it. It's having its heyday.
No, that's absolutely true. And what's fascinating is how the Enneagram type shapes the way you watch. Some people are critiquing every rule. That's me. Others are crying at every backstory. And then some are just there for the chaos.
And since I'm a type 7 and you're a type 1, we both watch like reality TV so differently.
Absolutely differently. You want the adventure and fun. I want the rules followed and justice served.
But I feel like that like sums up our marriage.
That absolutely does. And so we're going to start with me. We're going to start with the type 1. That's the reformer, right?
Yeah.
So ones, you value integrity, structure, and you want to do things right, the right way. But your core fear is being wronged or being corrupt, which, I mean, let's be honest. I know for me as a 1, any type of corrupt feeling at all, I don't want anything to do with that. So it's like a stark difference of like what that is. So I don't want any part of that. But my core desire, the core desire of a 1 is to be good and virtuous. So I'm always looking for that.
Which makes reality TV kind of like it's a little bit of a hard place
Yeah.
for a type 1 because it's entertaining, but then it's also pretty frustrating because you're going to notice every single time that anyone like bends the truth or is kind of, the producers are manipulating like the storyline or kind of like where you can tell that it's like scripted.
Like literally, I've shouted at Survivor, that's not how it's supposed to work. It's not supposed to go that way.
And all the while I'm going like, dude, calm down. It's like a TV show.
It's
like
no big deal.
like it's not a big deal.
Well, for us ones, friends, us ones, this is where some growth would probably be helpful, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So this looks like remembering that not everything has to be perfect. Okay. That's great to know. And that it doesn't need to be fair to be enjoyable, right? It's okay to laugh at the chaos. It's okay to be, a little light-handed with that and just let grace win over my inner critic.
Right? Because as a reminder, the type 1 has that voice that's always kind of berating them and telling them the bad things of, just who they are and what they're doing or what they're seeing or consuming.
He's my constant friend. He's always there. He's always telling me, you're doing this right. We just did it today, just right now.
Yes.
It just, before we hit the record button.
Before we started recording, you did something and I could tell that it's like my comment had like frustrated you to where I was like, no, babe, you're good. You're right.
You're not bad. Yeah. 100%.
So it's like that inner critic. And I would say that your friend, I would use that term loosely because it's
passenger. Actually, that's what Dexter says. Passenger, which that's not good. But anyway.
All right. So now we're going to move into the type 2, which is the helper.
Oh, the helpers.
So 2s are really great at helping. Their core fear is being unwanted, and their core longing is to hear that you are loved and wanted. Which
is why they get so emotionally invested in the story, right? They cry during contestant backstories. They're rooting for the underdog, and they imagine themselves befriending the contestants in real life. We have a number 2 friend that Sundays are Hallmark story days.
That's right. I forgot about
Oh
this.
my gosh.
It's so great.
No, it's a thing. We know it's fine. But it's like crying on the couch, and he's a 2, and he loves Hallmark story nights.
Yeah, because he loves the love redemption
Oh my
arc.
gosh. He's like in it.
Yeah. So it's like the ones that like the contestants that get voted back in or the couple that reconnects over like a rough start. It's like that's like their jam.
Oh, they're all about it. But there is some growth there, right? The growth for the 2 is remembering they don't have to carry everyone else's emotion.
It's hard.
That's a lot of weight, and it's okay to watch without rescuing. This is huge. Without rescuing every contestant in your head. Like that's a big deal. You're taking on real emotional weight from a TV show, a story. Not that that's not meaningful, but
it can be exhausting.
Yeah, you're carrying unnecessary stuff and you don't need to. So number 2's definitely got to be cautious of that.
Yeah.
And so then from the 2's, we go to the 3's, which are the achievers. Wow, those achievers, those 3's, man. If you have a 3 in your life, you need to catch up.
No, honestly,
because they're just going.
They're probably a mile down the road.
Oh yeah, and it's amazing because they're achievers. They're driven by a fear of failure, right, and a desire to be seen as successful.
Which makes competitive shows like Shark Tank, The Voice, or The Apprentice kind of like their sweet spots. Like they love like those like CEOs, like you're fired, like shows, like because it's all about being driven.
You know, what about the Ramsey? What's the and the Pinkies? What's her name? Lisa. What's that show?
What was that show? Oh, it's so great.
They would love, like a 3 would love that show because they're
pitching ideas and
business owner,
yes,
like
business,
yeah. Oh, it's
very
absolutely
much.
good. So 3's, you admire the hustle, the strategy, and the branding. 3's think, wow, that contestant is playing the game smart, right?
Yeah. But the danger is getting too wrapped up into the performance, right? So an area for growth for the threes is remembering that your value isn't in your image. It's who you are and not what's edited for TV.
This is the one part about a three that I'm always touched by, that any three that I would know, there's something about in the soul, in the spirit, that needs to be known, that you're valued for you, not what you're doing. There's just something about a three's need for that just really touches my heart.
Yeah, the type 3, just as a side note, can kind of like meld into any situation. So they can like walk into a room and they can sense and feel the environment. And so if the environment is really uplifting and really excitable, they are going to match that. But if they kind of come in and it's like a somber environment, they're also going to match that. So they're also called like the chameleon.
Aren't threes also the type that are susceptible to deceit and lying to make themselves look better for the sake of wanting to be thought of or seen as being better?
Right. So they're likely to exaggerate on their resume, make themselves feel and seem bigger than what they are. Yeah, absolutely.
Type threes. Wow.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And so for the type 4, moving on to the type 4, the individualist. So, fours are drawn to like emotional depth. So their core longing is to hear that you're seen and loved for who you are, which is unique and special.
They just want to just be like, you are just the way you are. The way God designed you, the way you are, that is the thing that is absolutely special.
Yeah.
My gosh, fours, come on. They gravitate to contestants in reality TV who feel misunderstood, who they stand out creatively, or who aren't afraid to show vulnerability.
Yeah, it's like they're like crying out for like, finally someone is real. It's like, that's what I love about them is they're going to like just see the unique character of someone and really resonate with them. And they're going to be like their biggest cheerleader because they really see themselves in that person.
So this is interesting for me. So as a 1, I value, and I think I got this a lot from you as well. I value vulnerability, authenticity. But a 4, that is uniquely to them. They really value that. Why do you think that? Why do you think that is an important thing to me as well, even though it's not part of my personality type?
Well, I think
just kind of grow.
I think this is one of those like really like what we were talking about in the beginning, how it's like the Enneagram is so in depth that it's like I would say that that's part of your self-preservation.
See, it's a whole.
Which
man,
I just opened up a whole can of worms. But I would have to imagine that that's probably why that's so valuable to you, because your self-preservation. So for those that aren't familiar, we have self-preservation. Ooh, you're really challenging me on this one. We have self-preservation. We have social.
And, well, they call it sexual, but it's one-to-one, one-on-one.
And one-to-one or sexual. Yeah. And so there's these.
Which doesn't mean sexual in that sense.
No, it means
intimacy.
So so let me clarify these.
Yeah.
So 1-to-1 means that it's like your type is going to really care about that 1-to-1 relationship. So
that's the most important.
Yes,
to them.
it's most important. So for us, wow, this is a big side tangent, but for us, you would care more about meeting my needs and our needs than the group's needs. I'm a social. So when I'm in an environment, I'm very concerned about how everyone else is being taken care of. So as the enthusiast, I'm most likely going to be more entertaining than maybe another 7. So this is why so many of the different types are reflected in different ways, because I'm looking at being the enthusiast to the entire group, as opposed to just for myself or just for this 1-to-1 relationship.
And that's priority. That's an order of priority. That's how not that you don't care. Like for me, I'm self-pres, right? So I care.
Self-preservation.
My priority is me first.
Is you.
Right. But it doesn't mean that I don't care about the group, nor do I care about the 1-on-1. It just means my default, I care if I'm comfortable or stuff like that. So you're saying for the self-preservation, the reason why I may connect with authenticity and vulnerability is because it's more of a personal trait.
It makes you feel like that's right and good.
Oh man,
And
see,
so that's where that really resonates with you. But for a social type 1, they may feel more like, well, that's your truth, but that may not resonate with everyone else. So that might not be as important to a social type 1.
literally. The Enneagram is so robust. Oh my gosh.
And like,
sorry, fours, we just went sideways on you, but which is great, but which is absolutely wonderful.
Yes.
So getting back to you, fours. Fours, a growth area is remembering that authenticity isn't just in pain and struggle. Okay, it also shows up in joy, in fun, and lighthearted moments.
Yeah.
So we can't forget that fours. So
yeah. So let go and just enjoy and just be free, but also like really enjoy those lighthearted moments, especially when it comes to like reality TV. Like, don't get too bogged down.
Yeah, because just because someone's having fun or is being lighthearted doesn't mean that's not an authentic expression of what they're feeling in the moment.
Yeah. And all the 7s said amen.
Yeah. All right, fours. See you soon. Fives, we're to you. The investigator, right? Fives are thinkers. They are our thinking friends. Their fear is being depleted, right? That they're the protector of their meter. The fives they get up and they go, this is how much I have to give for this day.
Yep.
And they are very, very protective over it, right? They can feel depleted. They fear being depleted or even overwhelmed, or they long to know your needs are not a problem.
Which means while we're caught up in the drama, they're asking, how much of this is scripted? What's the budget for this set? So they're not even like present in the drama. They're like concerned about like numbers, stats, like all the other things that like us, like other people don't see.
Now I got to say, there's parts of me that love a 5 because I probably ask those questions sometimes myself.
You do.
So a 5, they would actually love the mechanics and the strategy of a show like a Shark Tank or Survivor, because there's just a lot going on with strategy and stuff like that.
Yeah. So an area for growth for a type 5 is really leaning in emotionally. It's like not just watching from the outside of just kind of observing, but really kind of like enter in emotionally. Like if someone has a sad story, it's okay to allow yourself to feel. And you know,
it's like you don't have to, it's okay to feel that. You don't have to like dig it apart and like tear it up.
Because they're so like into the data, it's like they're analyzing all of it.
Oh, the whole thing.
So it's like you can actually allow yourself to enter in and feel into it.
5s, it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
We love you.
Yeah, just be you.
Yes.
And so next is the type 6. So the loyalist. So their fear is being without support, and their longing is to know that you're safe and you're secure.
Which means they're watching with detective eyes. They're like with the microscope. They're using, what do you call the magnifying glass? Yeah, the magnifying glass, and they're looking, and they're looking for who can I trust, right? Where's the shady person? Where's the person that's going to really do something wrong, or who's about to betray someone? That's what they're all about to finding, because they're trying to protect. They're trying to protect themselves
and or someone else.
Oh yeah.
So it's like so their inner committee is going crazy with all these different voices.
What about him? What about her?
Safety, loyalty, protection, because they really value loyalty. So if someone proves to be faithful, they're hooked for life.
Yep, that's it. Now, a growth for a 6 is remembering it's safe, right? It's safe to enjoy the unpredictability. That's okay. There can be safety in there. It's not automatically a problem. Reality isn't real life danger. That's not what it equals at all.
Yeah, the reality TV isn't dangerous. It's not
in itself.
It's like, I mean, it's like I think of like Survivor. It's like, and they're doing those crazy.
Well, there's
challenges.
some inherent danger there.
It's like someone's not going to jump out of the forest and like
No, totally.
It's reality TV. It's fine.
No, it's their reality. the reality they're creating. And we
Right.
talked about that.
Oh, that's true.
Go back to last episode.
All right. What about the type 7?
So the 7, my woman, the 7, the
why I passed it
enthusiast.
off to
Yeah,
you.
I appreciate that because now we're in her lane. It's the 7 world, baby. Come on.
So 7's fear being trapped or deprived,
A little bit.
and they long to know you will be taken care of.
Which explains why you're always the one saying, hey, just one more episode. And then suddenly it's like literally 2 a.m.
Yeah, unless I'm super tired, and then it's like, but it's like my thing is that I fall asleep before because I'm like, I can do it.
That's
I can
true.
stay awake.
No, I got this.
And it's like, yeah. But 7s, we love fun, the twists, the chaos. Like, that's why we're always one more episode.
Yeah.
I swear, if Below Deck could, like, just release all their episodes
What
at
do you
once,
do? Hey, Below Deck, here, listen.
please
Can you just do it?
help a girl out.
I mean, come on. It's just this waiting stuff. It's streaming now. You're supposed to dump them all. Listen, go with the Netflix the Netflix strategy.
Okay, we're not solving all the problems of reality TV right now.
Anyway.
All right. So, but for a growth for a type 7 is really slowing down and savoring the moment instead of escaping into the nonstop entertainment. That's where I feel like streaming kind of is not the 7's best friend.
So you're saying the 7 actually doesn't appreciate, needs the
break.
episode drop every periodical.
Yeah, because we can get so wrapped up into it that it's like, it's almost, okay, perfect example. Oh gosh, this is so embarrassing. Okay.
Ooh, let's do it.
So when the kids were really little, gosh, I can't even remember who walked in, but I was watching Family Feud. And I was so invested in the Family
Good answer.
Feud. No, I was leaning forward and I was like, oh, good answer. And like a bunch of people came walking in the house and I'm like, good answer. And then I go, did I just say that out loud?
Wow.
And they were like, yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, oh my gosh, I was so invested in the show that it's like I was like in the audience going, good answer.
Way to go. Yeah, see?
So embarrassing.
Okay. Well, hey, 7s are engaged. There's some wonderful trait about that.
Oh gosh.
Love that.
Anyways, all right, moving on
Let's
to the
move it
type
on to the
8s. The challenger. So 8s bring intensity and their fear is being controlled.
Yeah.
But their longing is to know that you will not be betrayed.
Now, 8s, they respect boldness. They cheer when someone stands up to the bully, right? Stands up to the bully or refuses to be manipulated by the producers.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they're gonna
And there's drama, which there's the drama.
And they're gonna stand up and they're gonna be like, yes,
Yeah.
finally someone with guts and
Yeah,
glory.
they did it.
Like they did it.
Yeah.
Get them.
But there's some growth for the 8s. Come on, there's some growth there. And for the 8s, it's remembering that real power, this is huge. 8s, real power can be quiet. Strength doesn't always have to be loud. In fact, many times a quiet strength, oh, wow.
I feel
Meekness.
like a type 8 would really like the show Traitors.
Oh, man.
Right? Because it's like
That is
because
great.
I actually feel like they would appreciate
Oh,
the quiet, meek person
Yep.
that's really trying to figure things out and not cause the drama, because the meekness is like the power under control.
And they're confident
Yes.
and they're just totally in control,
Ooh.
but nobody knows.
Type 8.
Oh, 8s. Recommendation.
That's the show for you.
Are we recommended? I don't know if we.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
we're
no.
Because Traitors is a good one. Traitors is
Coming
fun.
from the reality TV junkie, this is
true.
We're making recommendations.
I'm there for it.
All right.
We love the 8s.
So type 9, the last and final type, but the most best. I love a sweet type 9. They're
Yep.
the peacemaker, and their fear is conflict or being overlooked, and their longing is to know that your presence does matter.
Which is why they'll say, why can't everyone just get along, while secretly enjoying the drama.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
So they'll merge with whatever opinion is the loudest just to avoid conflict. So they're watching and they're not necessarily going to have their own opinion. They're like going to be like, "Oh yeah."
Yep.
Like them. Yes. Yes.
Okay, so we have growth for the nines, right? Growth for you nines is finding that your own voice, even if it means saying, actually, I like this messy season. Finding that voice, that is growth, even if it does admit this is messy.
Yeah, and they kind of like it.
Yeah.
which is going to be an area for growth for the 9 because they're not necessarily going to like the messy or the drama. Like, so it's like that is a huge area of growth for the 9
nines.
because it's like they're going to be like, "Ooh, I kind of liked it.
Yeah.
It's kind of spicy." All right. So there you have it, you guys. That's like the 9 different ways that reality TV really reveals like our Enneagram wiring.
Yeah, and whether you're critiquing the rules like me or crying over backstories like a 2
Yeah.
or binging like my wifey over here, there's a little truth for everyone.
Yeah. So the next time that you're watching, just notice what's hooking me right now. And it might reveal something about your type, actually.
And we'd love to hear from you. What's your number? What show do you connect with the most? We would love to hear about that.
Yeah. And so tag us at Imperfectly Married, the podcast, because we're going to be sharing our favorites too.
Oh, she'll be sharing for me.
Yeah. Well,
actually,
hey,
no.
no.
Sure, no.
You have a few.
I do. I really do.
You love Hell's Kitchen.
Oh, love Hell's Kitchen.
Love Hell's Kitchen. Like you and Gordon, because he's probably a 1.
You think it? Oh, perfection.
Oh my gosh, he's so a 1.
Gordon Ramsay, if you're listening,
Are you a type 1?
Oh, that'd be so cool if you were.
No, I'm almost positive that's why you really.
Well, he's either 1 or 8.
Yeah, it's true.
Could he be 3? You guys don't care. That's
Anyways.
whatever. Yeah, we'll do this enough.
Anyways, thanks for listening, guys. And remember, your marriage doesn't have to be perfect to be meaningful.
See you next time.